Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into chapter 4 of How to Disappear by Sharon Huss Wrote. We are moving along through this book, not as fast as what we have been moving through the last few books, but I'm hoping to switch that up. I have just been super stressed out the last few days with everything that's been happening, especially because of the holiday, but we're gonna get right back into this, so let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, please click off of the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 4. Fabulous is not how I feel the next morning when I press myself against the wall outside the yearbook office, hoping to disappear into a painted concrete blocks. Marissa DeMarco told me to meet her here. She texted this morning before I left for school, which thankfully gave me the opportunity to pack 2 extra t-shirts as backups for the inevitable sweat through which is happening at this very moment. I see Raj at his locker alone. 2 other Indian kids walk past and pretty obviously ignore him. His not happy, not sad face falters, but only for a second, then he's back to neutral, shoulders square and walking away. Something is definitely going on there, but I have no idea what. I recognize the green-colored shirt he's wearing. It's his favorite, I think because it appears most often in his selfies. The fact that I know this pretty much confirms that I am in fact a pathetic weirdo stalker. Lipton walks past too, and I'm suddenly averting my eyes when the door to the yearbook office opens and Marissa's head pops out inches from mine. There you are you coming in? The temperature of my face rises about 1,000 degrees. I didn't even think to knock. I just assumed she'd meet me out here in the hallway because I'm an idiot. I follow her in. She sits in a rolling chair and pushes herself across the room. Quick tour. This is my desk, that's Beth Ann's, and that's Marvo's. Everyone else shares those. She points to the various workstations, some with computers, some without. I already assigned layout and writing of all the sections, but Miss Green said you could help with photo editing. I swallow and nod. Great, our photographers download everything here. She clicks open a folder on her computer screen, then somebody usually has to go through and pick out the best stuff. Most of it needs photoshopping, not changing what people look like or anything, but brightening the image, cropping, getting rid of anything inappropriate. Maybe you could help with that? I nod again. She rips a blank page from a notebook and scribbles down a series of letters and numbers. This is the computer password. You can come in whenever you want. Just choose one of those folders from this file and go through the photos and drag the good ones over here. She demonstrates everything and shows me where to leave questions on a group chat that other staff members can access. And in the course of about 5 minutes, I'm officially a member of Richardson High School yearbook staff. I can come and go as I please. I don't have to talk to anyone or go to meetings or give high fives or even sit in the same room at the same time as anyone else. I can just slip behind a computer in the corner and do what I do best. Watch from the sidelines. I don't even have to do it in a creepy way. It's actually my job, or my guidance counselor's sanctioned activity at least. The best part? For the first time all year, I'll have a place to eat my lunch that doesn't smell like hairspray and Lysol. The thought of it gets me through my morning classes and helps me work up the nerve to go back to the yearbook office at lunch period. It is blessedly empty, so I settle into a computer in the corner, open up the folders Marissa showed me, and pull out my lunch. 2 minutes later, I'm clicking through images from a field hockey game. The door is flung open, and 2 kids come bursting in. It's Beth Ann Price and Marvo Jones. They see me, and Marvo says, "Hey." My throat feels tight, so rather than risk trying to speak, I give him a small nod and glance at Beth Ann. She's staring at my feet. I follow her gaze to my shoes, the ones I wear every day, which are tan suede Oxfords I found at the thrift store. I hate wearing new shoes because everyone notices new shoes. Nobody notices a pair that are already a little scuffed. Except Beth Ann Price, apparently. I tuck my feet under my chair. "Hey," she says. "Welcome to yearbook." "Thanks," I whisper. Damn it, too quiet. Marvel takes a step toward me to see what I'm working on. "Field hockey?" I nod. Beth Ann snorts. "Good luck with that." My eyes widen. I have no idea what she means. "Marissa's the captain," Marvo explains. "No pressure." I swallow and turn back to the photos. Choosing the best ones was the one thing I wasn't worried about. I mean, I know a good photo when I see one. I should have realized it wouldn't be that simple. Should I pick all the photos Marissa's in? Will that look like I'm sucking up, or will it make people think she's an egomaniac since everyone knows she's the editor? I don't want to piss her off. I have no expectation of becoming friends with her, but I really don't want to be enemies. She'll tell Miss Green it isn't working. I'll be forced to join the handbell choir. Suddenly Beth Ann's hand is covering mine. which is shaking as I grip the mouse too tight. I'm rattling the whole table. Don't freak out, she says. I was kidding. Pick the best shots. Just make sure there's one of Marissa and she looks halfway decent in it. Treat her like you would any team captain. You'll be fine. I nod. Try to breathe normally. She releases my hand and goes to her desk. Marvo sits next to her and they pull out their lunches and start working, talking quietly to each other. I take a few breaths. I flip through the photos. There are hundreds from the single game and there will be hundreds more from other games. I'm supposed to save only a few from each. I pick the best one I can find. Marissa, just one. She's lunging for the ball with the fiercest expression on her face, lips snarling around her mouth guard. It's a great shot. I crop it and bit and brighten the color and fix the contrast and dump it into the best of folder. There are two others I like. One of a girl sitting on the bench, leaning her chin on the end of her stick, and another of the team manager dragging a sack of equipment. I save those two and dump the rest into the archives folder. Then I click once more through the few I've selected. Good eye, says Marvo, making me jump. He's standing right behind me. My pulse immediately starts throbbing in my neck. Thanks, I croak, except you might want to do something about that. He reaches over my shoulder and points at the photo on the screen, at the guy in the stands who is making one of the inappropriate gestures Marissa warned me about. Oh, I zoom in and hide the offending finger by cloning a bit of a nearby background and covering it with that. It looks like a fist now. The guy was simply cheering. Wow, you're good, says Marvo. I'm Marvo, by the way. That's Beth Ann. He nods towards where she's standing by the door. I'm Vicky. My voice comes out clearly this time and at a normal volume. Beth Ann throws the door open and gestures for Marvo to go ahead of her. He gives a little bow and skips out, which makes her laugh. She glances it back at me and says, later, Vic. I raise a wobbly hand to wave, but they're already gone. I've never had a nickname. Vicky isn't even short for Victoria. My given name is Vicky. Nobody's ever called me anything but Vicky. It feels kind of nice to be someone other than Vicky. I reveal it my new identity all afternoon, imagining a much cooler version of myself saying, call me Vic, whenever someone asks my name. I'm even looking forward to texting Jenna about it when I get on the bus until I remember I'm not texting Jenna anymore. Besides, how pathetic is it that I got all excited about someone abbreviating my name? Also, I got the shakes over choosing field hockey photos. Still, I can't resist checking her Instagram at least. There was nothing new when I looked this morning, but now there is. And for the first time, she's got company for her daily selfie. It's Tristan, his cheek pressed up against hers, and they're both making sexy faces now. Ugh. I close the Instagram app and swipe it off the screen so their faces are completely gone, not even hiding in the background, sucking my battery life. There are phone messages through and a dozen new texts since I sent her the photoshopped concert pic. I put my phone to my ear to play the first message. Oh my god, I can't believe you went to an East 48 concert by yourself. She squeals and then laughs. Seriously, who are you and what have you done with Vicky Decker? Anyway, call me. I need details stat. I pang and of guilt twist in my stomach. I really fooled her. She's so excited for me I can almost forget what I overheard on the phone, and she thinks I need to get alive. But that sends another kind of twist through my gut. I press play on her text message. Vicky, where are you? Don't tell me you're hanging out with Adriana now. Uproarious laughter. Despite the photo, she knows that's not possible. Who did you go to the concert with? Someone took the photo of you dancing and looking. Wow, you look so great. Call me, okay? I'll be here all night. I save the final message until I'm home and sitting in front of my computer. The picture I doctored of myself with Jenna's new bus friends is filling the screen. I can't stand seeing myself with them anymore. They stole my best friend. I don't want anything to do with them. A few clicks reverse all the changes I made and leaves Jenna in her rightful place and me nowhere. I pull up the East 48 photo. No Jenna's new friends. This one is mine. I'm sorry I even showed it to her. If she thinks I could ever be the girl dressed like that, dancing like that, in that ponytail, it's not me. I might as well have purple hair. I take the paintbrush tool and draw bright purple hair on myself. Then I change the color and add orangey red streaks. I draw dark glasses on myself and tattoos, an armful of bracelets. None of it looks real, but it turns me into someone else entirely, someone fun and confident and unafraid. What would it feel like to be that girl, to make people look at me instead of always hiding? I put my computer to sleep and listen to Jenna's final message. Hey, the excitement is gone from her voice now. Are you mad at me or something? I don't know why you're not calling back. I hope everything's okay, so call me, Vicky. There's a frigidity silence at the end and a sigh, and she hangs up. My heart is pounding now because of what I'm about to do, which is nothing. I'm not going to call her or text because that will only make it worse. I won't be able to talk to her without crying or continuing to lie about the concert. I'll have to tell her the truth, and I really will be pathetic then. I'll be her loser friend back home who sits alone in her bedroom and photoshops herself into other people's lives. I'd rather she remember me as the girl dancing at the concert. That is the end of chapter 4. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!